What is the cross? The cross is the situation that we find ourselves in on account of the choices that we make in life and on account of the choices that others make on our behalf. Think about the cross that was shaped for Jesus. God chose to enter into this world because human beings chose to sin. And things would only get worse without a divine remedy. Condemnation of Jesus to death occurred because human beings chose to reject the truth. Jesus himself chose fidelity to the truth, knowing that it would bring him to death, a shameful death on a cross. Human beings chose to endorse the greatest act of injustice ever perpetrated in history, the execution of God, because they freely chose not to reform their wicked ways. This story still goes on today. Everyone has a cross to carry. It comes from living with others within the confines of a particular situation defined by choices, lifestyle choices, relationships, marriage, choice of vocation or profession. All of these choices create a context or a place in the world where we have a vocation to bear witness to the truth, and that brings the cross. Joe Biden provides leadership in the free world. Recently, he said publicly that human life does not begin at the moment of conception. Now, Archbishop Wilton Gregory is president of the United States Bishops' Conference. He raised his voice and said publicly that Joe Biden is just plain wrong. He said the church has always taught that human life begins at conception. Well, that's just an example of how the cross comes through bearing witness to the truth when we are called upon to do so. And we all are called upon to do so, at least by the example that we give. However, a shameful symbol of death has been turned into a joyful, positive thing. Jesus snatched victory from the jaws of defeat. So now, for us Christians, it is through carrying the cross that we are healed. And also, it's how the world is healed through us. The cross is a creative opportunity for each one of us. Indeed, true joy has its roots in the form, in the shape of the cross.